Owners demolished the Pizza Hut building. Soon after, Bob Curry, Lisa Moniz, and James Bloxham were gunned down there. 3 trees stand on the site in their memory. Restaurant owner Brent Kyle says it did not seem right to do business there anymore.
And I received 50 letters in the mail saying, okay, don't let those bad guys prevail, show them your stamina, and open that restaurant back up. I also received 50 letters that said, hey, the right thing to do in memory of those folks is to close the restaurant.
He says before the murders, there was a plan to move to a new building, but not before the lease ran out. Even though the Pizza Hut building is gone and new stores are in place, the store still stands in the mind of Bob Curry's sister, Kathy.
And there's still times when I drive by there, and even though the landscape has changed, the Circle K looks different, you still visualize that crime scene tape and all the flashing lights.
For Bob Curry's wife, Deb, it's not the location. It's the sight and sound of police cars rushing to the disaster that slammed into someone else's life.
It's like, oh my God, now who somebody else is going to go through. If there's 3 cop cars responding, how big of a problem is that, you know? And who's affected by that?
Brent Kite is grateful for the help of his security chief, a retired Tucson police chief, who helped him as he met with the victim families.
And Mike Ulichny, the former police chief, got up and said, Brent, I've done a lot of these before. I'll go with you.
The killings brought so much national attention. Brent Kite says Pizza Hut corporate flew in a public relations specialist to handle reporter questions to help him concentrate on the families. But the case still cannot rest. Tom Prasserpong is serving life in prison, but Bo Herstel is due for release in 8 years. He pleaded guilty to second-degree murder in return for the shorter sentence. Prosecutor Rick Unkleby thinks murders like the one at Pizza Hut spark a special fear because they were so very random.
This isn't somebody who knew the defendant and got into an argument with them. I mean, these were innocent victims just doing their jobs, and they're victims of these random killings. So I think in that sense, it has an effect on the community when you know that it wasn't anything the victims did. It was just totally random, and it could be anybody.
Craig Smith, KGUN 9 on your side.